It's maximum blackness.
Welcome back to the Maximum Blackness Podcast. I'm your girl, Annie Yerb, and y'all know what it is. It's the cool and casual conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have a new face here tonight. Y'all already know OG and Testa, and today we have Dante Davis here with us. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Anything y'all want to say? You got something
Welcome.
to say to the people,
Hell, I'm
Dante?
just happy we got a new person on here.
Yeah, man, I'm happy because he invited me on, man. He invited me on a couple times, and I always had this going on and that going on. So I said today I was gonna make time to have a conversation that I feel like a lot of us need to be having. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it.
It's gonna be fun.
Thank you for coming through, and hopefully you enjoy and come through some more.
Yeah, man.
Now, it's been a long week and it's been a lot of things going on. But most of all, our government has been shut down for the past few weeks and food stamps is getting cut, or at least they say they are. How y'all feel about that? Like, I really want to know overall, how do y'all feel? Is it affecting you personally or, anything like that, Dante?
Well, first of all, I'm a vet, so I thought that they were gonna put my military disability check on hold, but I guess through a program through the bank, I still wound up getting it, so it didn't affect me much. Um, the food stamp thing, I think it's gonna be something it's gonna be dark at first, and it's gonna be hard at first, but I think in the long run, once everything rights itself, it's gonna wind up being a positive thing.
It's
That
possible. Oh,
I didn't expect nobody on this panel to say anything like this. Like, I thought I was gonna be the only one to rule on that side. Like, I'm all for it. And why? Because at the end of the day, HUD and food stamps is not meant for you to be on for the entirety of your children 18-year-old lives. And multiply that by 5. That's 5 kids, 18 years, and excuse me. And the tax people, the one who's paying taxes, me and the rest of us on this panel, have to be the ones to pay for it. Not saying I've never been on welfare or food stamps. No, that's not the case. But I did not stay on it. I made something out of it. I made sure not to because technically it's a big old circle. It's just gonna hold you back.
Yeah, and I think that the program itself should have came with a limit immediately. There should never been people that's been on it for generations and years and decades, and I think they failed us at that point. They gave it to us, but anything without moderation is gonna be bad. So if we didn't put those limits or those 2-year limits or those, you know what I'm saying, certain amount of limits on those benefits, I think it would have righted itself a long time ago. But due to the fact that there was no limit to it, I think that in itself just kind of it made it easily abused. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
OG.
I can definitely agree, but I can definitely agree with it's the same thing. I can agree with everybody right now. It's a gift and a curse, but they definitely let it go on for too long. They tolerated it for too long. I believe in it should be assistance, but it should never be a prolonged assistance. It should be a type of thing, a self-sufficient thing, to where you can help build yourself back up to knowing how to handle yourself, to be able to take care of your bills. Um, with everything being down right now, if it's down and food stamps is what it is, I mean, it is what it is. I don't see it being no worse or no better than what it is. I mean, things is already getting at an all-time worse than what it is anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's going to contribute to that. Will it tip the bucket? No, but it is going to be one of those breaking points. It is going to be one of those tad bit things that's contributing to everything that's going on when people look at back at 2025 to say, hey, damn, like this was really going on. This was really what happened. This was going on in history. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's too much other stuff going on for that shit already. It's people killing, looting, robbing, stealing already, and that's just gonna be more of a excuse for people to be doing that even more. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, I think in the aspect of black people, man, I think that it's gonna make things hard, but I think it's gonna even things back out because the government assistance thing was, hey, we're gonna give you this, but the black man can't be in the household. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
Right.
now that you take that wedge away, I think it's gonna make people stay together more. It's gonna make like the black nucleus. I think it's gonna make it stay together more because you don't have those assistants, you don't have those free lights, those free groceries, those free. You get what I'm saying? You don't get those benefits anymore, and now you got to turn back to the natural thing of having kids with somebody and staying with them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, well, I'm gonna have this.
Ooh,
I won't be-
hey.
That's what I think. It looks bad at the moment, but maybe that's what Trump trying to do. He trying to make us build more families instead of broken
Yeah,
homes.
I don't think it's something he's trying to do intentionally. I think this
Yeah, I
is
don't
the effect of what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think that's what he has in mind at all. But this is going to be the effect of what he does or when they cut the food stamp. Because now women, I think it's going to make women a little more submissive, a little more understanding, and a little more appreciating the black man too. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's going to have to give you something to want to stick a hold to. You don't have those benefits to kind of replace the man no more. So I think the respect level of a provider black man, I think it's going to go through the roof, man. I think it's going to do the same thing Bitcoin did, man. It's going to do the same
Ooh,
thing.
can I tap in real quick for you say something in here? Because I know you're going to roll it all up in one.
I wasn't finna say anything yet.
I know it's your turn, though. I know it's your turn. But can I piggyback off what they just said?
Go right ahead. I want you to enjoy the conversation. Go right
Awesome,
ahead.
because this is an awesome conversation that actually gives some actual, knowledge to community. Here go the thing. Two things. It's a big gray hole area, whatever, in between this though. As much as we agree with it, the problem with society and what they have done with HUD and food stamps and every other thing they're giving assistance for is that they have not provided anybody on them programs with ways to be able to succeed. They only put you on the program. They don't give you no pamphlet saying, hey, you got to do X, Y, and Z to get where the hell you got to go. And so that is that's the main factor. And then I seen this comedian about 2 weeks ago, and the comedian said the problem with women in general and the reason why they fail as parents and as for themselves is because we don't even have knowledge over a 6th grade education. We get pregnant at such a young age that they don't even think, college is out the window by then. Daddy's at the house. And it plays a factor in trying to bring these families back together. Now, this happened in 2007. I hope they're really more successful than they have been over these past few years.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, because statistics show back then, 2007 is when families started to come together a little bit more. Our, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds started trying to keep their families together. By the time they were 30, they were still together. It showed then. I hope it shows a little bit more in statistics to where actually it's no domestic battery sitting in that staying together. It's no, it's actually people building a foundation and working together if this is where it's leading to. Because they're not giving the tools to make it happen. They're just putting us in these positions.
And that's what we was kind of saying, like, they give you on there and they give you, okay, we're going to give you this, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this. But when you give somebody all that with no guidance and no limit on it, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you came into a situation, okay, this is my limit on this situation. When you get a rental car, boy, I can only have it for this long because I can afford it for this long. You get anything, an apartment, I can have this apartment as long as I can afford it. But when I'm giving you something for free, you get what I'm saying? And you not having the ability, the knowledge to know what to do with it, which is what I think the black man would be providing in a situation which is like part of being a provider, providing direction. You know what I'm saying? And when you giving somebody thousands of dollars every income tax with nobody to tell you what to do with it, what you think you're gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna happen because you're gonna spend it emotionally. You're not gonna think, boy, I need to do this, hey, I need to do this. Nah, boy, me and my kids going to Cancun, boy, we finna go to Bora Bora. April, boy, shit looking ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like April, everything back to trying to make something shake again. So I just think that us being able to get back in the households, man, and women gonna be more receptive to it. And I'm just, like I said, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna be a lot of, because, you know what I'm saying, people have had all these kids and they don't have a way to take care of them outside the government. And I think that's why this is so scary now. That's why this rug pull it's gonna be so scary to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be scary,
Oh
but I
yeah.
also think that a lot of because when one door closes, another door opens. So I really think with all of this going on, there's gonna be a lot of programs that's about to open up and take off to help these people who we feel like don't have the guidance. And it's also gonna make
It's
room for
just gonna
people
be
that
more
don't.
stability. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it
I
out,
don't,
and
I
that's
don't
just
think
going
there's
to be
no more
the thing.
programs. I don't think we even need to be looking for no more programs to come save the
No
day.
more.
We gotta
No more.
it's not on the way, okay? We gotta pick a side. We can't sit back and keep waiting on
Exactly.
programs. That's
Exactly.
what's
Look here,
gonna
we
Truly, it
can,
starts
but
to
there's gonna
still.
be
Exactly.
It
some
really
it's
does.
gonna be some programs there. Something that's gonna open up that's gonna help some people out, whether we,
Hopefully, it's
it
jobs
is.
that open up because they can't expect the community to do these things that they're putting us in a position to do, and there's no jobs for it. It's
So
not enough jobs for it.
that's it.
It's not enough jobs for people with mental disabilities who can't go to college or uphold a job on a 40-hour basis and still live on their own. It's not enough stuff for jobs, for income to be pulled in for this to work. So maybe that's what they need to put in.
Well, it's not enough. It's not enough jobs available for the amount of unemployed people right now. It's crazy. So, but I think pressure busts pipes and it also makes diamonds. And I think this will make not our civilization, our situation better as a whole. It ain't gonna be just for the women, for the men. It's gonna make us as a whole. We know how to stand on that now. We know how to stand without the assistance. That's what we need. Affirmative action without affirmative action. We don't need no assistance. We need to get off of assistance, off government assistance, because that's what it is. It's gonna keep you in a place to be in that point of docile and acceptance. Because that's what's going on. That's what happened over years. People get complacent. And
Yeah, and it was the limits, bro, because there was no limits put on it. You know what I'm saying? And I
there's no
think that
limits
was
put
the
on it.
fact. That was
There's no
the
limits
Ferris
put on
wheel.
that.
That was the hamster wheel they put you on. You know what I'm saying?
And
Mm-hmm.
statistically
There's
speaking,
no
women are going to school and getting a better education more than men right now. Statistically, women are, but that's neither here
well,
or
I
there.
mean, right. What I feel like at the end of the day, bro, I feel like at the end of the day, it's more women getting assistance than men is. Like, so they,
Exactly.
I mean, that's
You
what.
know, I hear that so much, and I
It's the
believe
truth.
it, right? But, well, I guess I can't argue with it based on what I was finna say.
You can't really argue with it because it
I
is a
can't,
lot
because
more
it's
women
only certain
receiving
areas,
it
it's
than men.
certain areas that don't apply to that, like certain cities that allow men to still get benefits no
Yeah,
matter what their situation is. So I guess that's still,
yeah, certain states don't even allow men, kids or not, to have to get the benefits. So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of it was given to the women. A lot of it was given to the women, bro. It wasn't really anything given to
It wasn't
men.
built for the men.
Right.
But
The
everything you
men was
guys have
made to
said
go
up
to
here
jail.
and said tonight, everything you guys have said has been valid. Dante, you gave some really good
What?
conversation pieces there. You definitely, that was lit. I liked it. I liked it what you had to say about that topic. But let's talk about some different kind of help.